it's important to understand that we learn from mistakes. One of the biggest, or two of the biggest ways we learn, one from our enemies, two from our mistakes. You don't only learn from class. If you do that, if you only learn from class, you'll be so shallow. Two of the biggest teachers you have, your mistakes and your enemies. Do not overlook your enemies. Pay attention to your enemies, because there is a lot to learn from your enemies. I'm telling you the truth. The biggest message God will teach you from your enemies. Number one. Number two, you learn from your mistakes. It's good to make mistakes because it helps you to know what you shouldn't do next time. But you see, when you allow mistake, instead of being a source of knowledge, to becoming a source of fear, then you are under attack. Remember, depression and all those sort of things that people begin to get into negative emotion come from setting your mind in the wrong direction towards a mistake. When you have done something wrong, learn from it. Apologize where you need to apologize. Set systems to ensure you do not make those mistakes again. But do not allow your mistake haunt you. If you find out that you are sleeping, it's coming to you. You're walking on the way, it's coming to you. Coming again and again. Just say, I rebuke you, Satan. Try it and see. There's something other than your mind that is bringing that thought again. You made mistake, you always make mistake, It's going to break your personality instead of build it. And your mistake ought to strengthen you. You know, it ought to be a healthy way of learning, not a way of going into depression and fear and all of that. If it comes that way, just know there is an extra force on it. And if you don't deal with it, that force is going to ruin your life. It's going to ruin things in your life. Please, church, let's take this very important. That's a very important point. The mood of your life affects the access that is created in your life. If you are depressed or feeling bad beyond proper measure, you will give access to demonic operations in your life. That's the reason people become suicidal. That's the reason people move from depression to all kinds of other things. Do not allow depression in your life. A mistake is a mistake. Call it what it is. Apologize to men. Repent before God where that is necessary. All right? Repent to yourself and then move on with full boldness and full confidence. Nothing must eat your confidence. Nothing must touch your confidence. Nothing must. You must fight for your faith, fight for your hope, fight to remain intact in your mind. The Bible says Jesus learned obedience through the things he suffered. So when we make mistakes and we have one or two losses, learn from it and do not let it bring you depression.